Hello everybody, I'm Saidy Kuehn and this is my process presentation for English 1010. Today I'm going to teach you guys how to cook a shrimp alfredo because many of you mentioned that you like Italian food, that you like pasta, and I love seafood. So this will be the perfect combination. Now I'm going to tell you what is that we need for the shrimp alfredo. I'm using a garlic alfredo Bertolli sauce that is 15 ounces Bertolli brand. I'm also using a bag of shrimp. Peel the vine tail off, 60 to 80 shrimps per bag, and 2 fresh tomatoes. I'm also going to use a Spanish seasoning called seasoned Goya, just to have a Spanish flavor added on. Well, now we're going to open the shrimp bag and we're going to put it in a container. We're going to rinse it a little bit. And we're going to get a little pan with water, a medium pan, which we're going to put on the stove for 5 minutes. We're going to put it in a medium heat for about 5 minutes. While we're waiting for the water to boil, we are going to cut the tomatoes and season the shrimp. We're gonna use the sazon Goya, that is a Spanish flavor that we're gonna add on to put it on the raw shrimps. If you don't want to use a Spanish flavor, you can just add a little bit of salt and garlic if it's possible. Now that we have the season on the shrimps, we're gonna cut the tomato. We want to make sure we take this top part off. And we're gonna cut it in little squares. Yes, as you can see, it's very easy. And now we're going to need to take a spoon to stir the shrimps, just to make sure the seasoning is in all of them. And it's time to check our water, which is not boiling yet. So we still have another 2 or 3 minutes to keep working on it. We can't forget that we need a pasta. It's very important because it's a shrimp alfredo with pasta. And so we're gonna open the pasta. I'm using a spaghetti, 16 ounces pasta. We're gonna put it in a large pan. We're gonna use about half of the bags of the 16 ounces bags. We're gonna use half of the bags to feed about 3 or 4 people. We're gonna put water on the spaghetti. proceed to cook it. Put about medium high. When we're waiting for the water to boil, maybe we can put it higher so we can get the water faster. I would like to use a little bit of vegetable oil on the spaghetti, and it's very important that we stir it. And we will just leave it in there for a few minutes until it boils. Now that we have the water almost boiling, we're gonna put the shrimps on the water to get it cooked. Little by little, you can see the shrimp got orange color. It's because of the season that we use. So it's very important to remember that the water needs to be boiling first before we put the shrimps, because we don't want to overcook the shrimp. It's just for a few minutes that we need to leave it in there until it turns white. Well, in this case, it will turn yellow because of the season. Now that we have the spaghetti cooked and the shrimps cooked, we're gonna throw the water out of the spaghetti. Just keep the spaghetti. We're gonna leave it for a few seconds until we get all the water out of the spaghetti. And we're gonna get a bowl where we're planning to serve the shrimp alfredo. This is a portion for one person. And we're gonna add the shrimps. Again, this is a portion for one person. We have some left for another portion. Now we're gonna put the alfredo sauce on the top. You can add as much as you want. In my case, I like it very soupy, so I would like to put a lot of alfredo sauce. And we are going to stir it. And now is the time to put the tomatoes on the top. Again, as much as you want. And now we have the shrimp alfredo. Looking delicious and ready for dinner. If you want, you can add some cheese on the top or some pepper. In my case, I like it just like that. I hope you guys enjoy it. This was very easy to make. I hope that you make it at home and have a wonderful day in class.